Today we're going to be watching Supernanny, a show where basically two bad parents desperately go, oh, can you help us? We're terrible parents, we don't know what we're doing, help. Don't have kids then. Ban them from parenting. If you can't parent your kids, don't parent your kids. Get out. Anyway, shall we crack on?
Hi, we're the Costello family. I'm Amy.
And I'm Dale.
And we have 10 kids.
Right, that's ridiculous. 10 kids. Have you not heard of contraception? Just at it, constantly, willy-nilly, just popping more out left, right and centre. Do you not get to 7 kids and you start thinking, do you know what, this is getting a bit out of hand here, Gary? Put a sock on it. Well, I don't know, is that medically advised? Probably not. Probably what they used in the old days though, a sock or something. Crisp packet, I don't know. Anyway, what I'm saying is, why have you got 10 kids? It's ridiculous. Oh, there's just too many to handle. You should have popped them out then, should you? Think.
Logan is 15. Carly is 14. Chaslyn, who is 12. Joelle is 9. 11.
Oh my god, he doesn't even know his own kids' ages. If I was Supernanny, I'd go in there and I'd say to the parents, right, pick your favourite 3, get rid of the other 7.
Corbin, who is 9. Corbin was 9.
You know you've had too many kids where you can't even remember their ages. To be fair, it does change every year. Tricky to keep track of. But the reason why I think they should sort of trim it down to just 3 kids is it'll be a little bit like X Factor sort of judges' houses, won't it? They'll get to the judges' houses, right, you've got to trim it down from 10 acts down to 3 acts. Do that and send the other ones home. Or in this case, send them to a home. Do you know what I mean? Like, up for adoption, something like that. Streamline the whole operation, trim it down, go from 10 down to just your favourite 3 kids.
My dream in growing up was I always wanted 12 kids to live in the home with a white picket fence, and for the most part, I filled the majority of my dream.
There's still 2 more to come as well. Oh my god, it's going to like cheaper by the dozen, isn't it, by the time she's finished? I mean, as a woman, I can't even imagine going through 1 pregnancy, never mind 10. I bet she doesn't even have to push anymore, just straight out, like a slip and slide.
The first one gets all of your attention. When you have 10, you're stretched a whole lot more.
Oh, hitting kids? Is that right? Is it wrong? Who's to say? In fact, it is something that we discuss on my new podcast. Link in the description below. A little plug there for you, but it works seamlessly. You won't even notice it was a plug. But go check out that channel after this video. Watch this first.
Bryson, give it up. Sit up.
No, you didn't.
Oh my gosh, Dad.
Could not be doing with this. Kids just messing about all the time. The thing is, if dogs do this, and if dogs start going, you know, a little bit mad, just going nuts and that kind of thing, you can just go, right, we're off to the vets, we're having you put down, job done. You can't do that with kids, and maybe that's the problem. I mean, not saying you should be able to do that with kids, obviously, but what I'm saying is you gotta raise them, you gotta look after them, home them, feed them. Do you know what I mean? You can't just abandon them. If they're a bit nuts, you kind of just got to deal with it. Whereas with dogs, you know, if they go around biting people, you can go, right, we'll just take you to the vets, bang, see you later, bye.
You gotta keep an eye on her.
I know, Mom.
She's a very quiet, reserved person, and a lot of times reacts very negatively to having to watch her brothers and sisters.
What do you expect? It shouldn't be her responsibility to do the parenting. You're the parents. She shouldn't have to be a parent at, I don't know, 15 or whatever her age is.
Logan is the oldest, so he carries a very difficult role in the family because when Dale's gone, he has to be a fill-in for me and be my biggest helper.
He's 15 as well. He's having to do the exact same thing. Oh, I couldn't be doing that. No thanks. Not for me.
Corbin? Chaslyn, and get out. Corbin? Stop.
It's like a riot in that house, isn't it? Without everyone, there's so many of them around. It's all just kicking off all the time, constantly fighting.
I feel like it's your responsibility?
No. I mean, they're not my kids. I mean, they're my brothers, but they're not my kids.
He's hit the nail on the head. Not his responsibility. They're not his kids. He didn't choose to have them. You did. Parent them then. Just give them a little slap. Wake them up a little bit because they're living in cuckoo land at the moment.
The kids were just roughhousing, but when Mum saw what was going on, she just flew off the handle with Carly.
You stop it!
Now she's shouting at the 14-year-olds. Oh my god. 14 years old, and yet the mum's now shouting at her for not being the one to separate the fights and stop the fighting. It's the parents' responsibility to start getting involved.
You expect them to look after the kids outside, and they've not done that, and inside, and they're not
Right,
doing that
and
either.
they can't do this either.
Yeah.
They can't do, see? There they stand, someone just got hurt.
Why on earth would you get your kids to parent your other kids? If you're dead, fair enough. Alright, look after them, see you later, I'm dying. But if you're not dead, if you're actually there, do your job. Your job's to parent them. You popped them out, parent them.
Well, you know what? Right now, I need to take a breather.
Yes, it's getting dramatic. Do you know what? I need to take a breather. Oxygen mask.
This mother has 10 kids. It's her responsibility.
You tell him, Joe. You tell him.
It's unbelievable to me that this lady still wants 2 more kids to make 12 when she's seriously struggling with the 10 that she has already.
Oh my God, when's it going to get through to her? This sort of imaginary stuff, what, 12 kids? What's actually happening in reality, in the present, is you can't handle your kids. Stop popping them out.
So you're having safe sex at the moment?
No.
Oh, right, okay. So you could end up coming, you could have another one then?
If it happens, it happens.
I'm lost for words, do you know what I mean? I'm lost. They're still going at it. When you've had 10, like, do you know what I mean? Just slow down a little bit.
He's 15 years old. He can't even be a kid. He can't even hang out with his friends as a 15-year-old.
She's getting straight to it, isn't she? Oh, go on, have a go. Someone needs to dig them out.
The boy has had a panic attack. Ever had one of them? No?
No.
The first thing you think when you have one is that you're dying.
Can confirm, not a nice feeling.
Right now, you're in cuckoo land, the pair of you.
That's exactly what I said. Cuckoo land. I'm glad she's grilling them. Someone needs to do it. She's laying down the law. I like this. It's a strong start from Joe.
So that your daughter doesn't have to grow up and have loads of babies to get the same needs met. What are we going to do?
Put them up for adoption, that's what you're going to do. No, obviously not. Obviously, just start taking some responsibility. That'll be good. You can tell, though, Joe has hit the nail on the head. She's having popping out loads of kids because of the things that happened in her childhood. And this is what happens. People have traumas in their childhood, and then it gets passed on to the next generation, and it just continues and continues until it gets resolved.
Thank you.
And later that night, they made love and produced an 11th child. Brilliant.
We brought up in the meeting the importance of becoming more consciously aware of your family planning.
I'm happy with 10.
I understand your view. My dream was my dream, and you're not going to take it away.
Oh my God. My dream was my dream. If anything, it's selfish on her part to just continuously be going, 12, I want 12. No, but it's my dream, 12. Yeah, but what's happening in reality? You're ballsing up the situation with 10 at the moment. Forget 12.
It's obvious that they both want different things, but what I feel is very important is that they're actually talking now, and that's a good thing.
Look, I want 100k subs, but the way we're going, it's not looking likely, is it? It's not going to happen. So, we've all got little things where we go, oh, I really want that to happen. Oh, yeah, but look what's happening. In reality, that's not happening, is it? Well, if you want to make it happen, hit the subscribe button. Cheers. We are trying to hit 40k subs first, so bit of a long road still. Last
time I ever did anything with my mom was like about a year ago. Sometimes she would say that me and her were gonna go out like mother-daughter thing. That never happened.
Oh God, you can see she's very emotionally affected by this, isn't she? A lot of deep-rooted problems there. But there's nothing like a trip to the spa to get over your emotional traumas.
I hope that the pair of them continue to have these little mother and daughter dates because it'd be healthy for the pair of them.
Oh, just like that. They've improved their relationship by painting their nails. You see, that's what, getting your nails done can do to a family. It can bring people together. And just like that, job done.
Logan's afraid to speak to his parents, so what I have done is set up a curtain so that he can freely express himself without feeling intimidated by Mum and Dad's reactions.
Ooh, I like this. Oh, they're behind the curtain. This is interesting. I love this technique. I love this technique.
So you felt like running away from it all?
Yes.
I did run away, Logan, when I was probably about 17.
You see, family cycles, they're a real thing.
This family had been holding back something from me whilst I was teaching, and now I was about to find out exactly what it was.
Oh, drama. They've been holding something back. What's been going on? I'm confused.
Drinking has been an issue. Logan and I have had to take all the kids to soccer games while Dad was in the back of the van, passed out.
Ah, okay. I thought she was going to say that actually Logan wasn't theirs and that she cheated on the dad or something like that, but he's got a drink problem. Okay, which, needs to be resolved, obviously, but they are, as far as we're aware, Logan is their child.
I'm actually going to go for several days.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, dear.
Bye-bye.
She's only been there a couple of days. She's already off. Well, I'm going for a few days. She needs a bit of rest. Not surprised, to be honest, with that many kids floating about.
Dad's drinking problem is affecting the family. We know that. I need to sit and talk to Dad about this and see if he really understands the consequence of that.
So now she's an expert in people with drinking problems. She's gone away for a few days, read a few papers or whatever, probably spoke to a couple of people, and now she's here to counsel them through it.
Because as I'm talking to you, I can smell alcohol on your breath.
Ooh, okay, that's a big accusation, Josephine, Joe.
Even tonight, there's a support group that you could go to if you wanted to. But if you want to, I'll tell you one thing, I'll come on the car journey with you.
Make sure you're driving though, okay, please, just make sure you're driving. But it sounds like he does need to go speak to someone if he can't live without it, as he's just said. I think if he's dependent on it, definitely needs to get some help and you know, try and change that, because it's not going to end well, is it, for the family?
For me, watching Dad collect all these beer cans, it was a clear illustration to the depth of this man's problem.
That is a big bin bag full of beers, isn't it? Wow, he really does need to get help, doesn't he? Had them all around the house. Never seen that before.
Joe. Hi, baby.
Hey, man.
I think
And just like that, he's been there, and he's now starting to begin rehabilitation. That's how it works, everyone. Try it yourself.
I just hope that this family continue to find the strength and the courage every day to move just a little step forward.
And just like that, she's made them a happier family. I just want to quickly let you know about my new podcast that I've started with my mate called 2 Pals on a Pod. It's here on YouTube, Spotify, and an Apple Podcast. Link in the description below. If you enjoy these videos and you enjoyed my previous podcast, you'll definitely enjoy this one. For me, I think it's the best thing that I've ever done on YouTube, so I think you'll enjoy it. The first episode's out now, and the second one will be out tomorrow. They're out every Monday, 7 PM. Anyway, thanks so much for watching this video. I'd appreciate you dropping a like and subscribing if you're new to the channel, and I'll see you next time. Cheers!